A new whistleblower at Boeing saying the company is putting profits over safety, while initial concerns were raised after the Alaska airline blowout in January. CBS News has now learned similar issues may be plaguing Boeing's space division. CBS spoke with an employee at the factory that makes military and commercial satellites. He tells CBS's Chris Van Cleve workers' lives are at risk.
I'm afraid with Boeing in the hands that it's in now down here, they're not going to listen to me until somebody dies.
For nearly 3 decades, Craig Garriott has worked at this sprawling Boeing satellite factory. He's also the head of the local carpenters union, overseeing about 600 hourly technicians.
Our people are responsible for the building of the satellites, the testing of the satellites.
But Garriott says since 2022, executives running the Los Angeles area plant have increased pressure to get product out the door, leading to what he calls a toxic culture that has put his workers in danger.
It's been basically me standing in against Boeing, right?
Why keep doing it?
Because I told everybody that I would protect them.
It's a concern multiple whistleblowers who have worked on Boeing's commercial airliners, including the 737 MAX, told us. Corners were cut as the company sought to boost production.
They've taken the focus off quality, the focus off the people on the floor. They've put it completely on profit and going fast.
Garriott says last year, a 4-ton satellite estimated to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars crashed to the factory floor after it wasn't properly secured.
When it happened, one person was underneath that satellite and they barely got out.
How significant is it to that satellite to have it fall like that?
It's the equivalent of a plane falling out of the sky. It's the worst thing that can possibly happen on the site.
In the last year, Garriott says he's raised between 300 and 400 safety violations with management.
One employee that we spoke with said he believed management views safety as a, quote, afterthought.
I don't even think it's an afterthought. I don't think they care at all.
His concerns come as Boeing's space program has suffered setbacks. The most high-profile failure in September, the company's Starliner spacecraft returned to Earth without its 2 astronauts. Now Boeing, which helped put a man on the moon, is reportedly exploring a sale of parts of its space business, as new CEO Kelly Ortberg hinted at on an October investor call.
We're better off being doing less and doing it better than doing more and not doing it well.
There is such a disconnect between the floor and the ivory tower of Boeing right now.
In April, Garriott filed this lawsuit against Boeing, alleging the company retaliated against him for raising continuous safety complaints aimed at protecting the lives of the workers under his supervision.
When I first started at Boeing, the guys, the hourly people that spoke up and said, hey, this doesn't feel right, those guys were revered, right? You speak up now, you're a troublemaker.
In a statement, a Boeing spokesperson said the company has completed an investigation into this issue and we dispute the allegations made in the lawsuit, adding Boeing did not retaliate against Mr. Garriott.
Is it worth it?
Yeah. I'm not going to stop till I know that Boeing understands that these people mean something. They matter. And make them feel like they matter. Make them feel like their safety matters.
A good first step he'd like to see? Top Boeing management come to the factory floor to tell them that it does. For Eye on America, Chris Van Cleve, El Segundo, California.